Alright, looks like we've got things going now. Had some issues on my end, some missing files, having to get things running properly. We accidentally had the stream go live a smidge early, but I think we are mostly good to go now. Looks like the feed's coming through. Seems a tad choppy for some reason, but I'm not having any issues on my end. At least not that are displaying me any information anyhow. We'll give it just a second more here. We'll let it run through the intro one more time so we can get the alternate intro music. Didn't even know it was a thing until after I had beaten the game. Okay, checked everything. We've let the intro run, and we'll get back into it. We'll start up Sonic & Tails again in Mania mode, and as you can see, I've cleared it with everyone since the last stream. But we'll finish up where we left off, Stardust Speedway Zone. Probably one of my favorite tracks in this first act. It's very chill. I really enjoy the song, and I gotta say, I didn't care much for the Sonic CD soundtrack originally, but I don't know, it's something about this remix. It's very chill. Oh, I didn't quite make it. Oh, okay. Oh, for a second I was going to end up in that spot. Oh, and I did anyhow. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. I don't think I've seen this part of the level yet. Oh, I should have hit him. Oh! Ah, crud. Is this Donkey Kong all of a sudden? I'm so confused. Okay, let's try this again. Oi. Just get me out of here. That's all I want. Well, that and 50 rings would be nice. There we go. To make things a little easier. Oh, I got the windy path. Okay, but we're at the boss, so we're good. It's the super bug. Ah, I shouldn't have grabbed that now. Didn't know it was going to be popping out though. Bit rate's going to tank. Those with seizures might want to look away. I feel like I use that blue ring. I think I was in control there. Fireworks. Oh, didn't make it to the loop. For shame, for shame. I can never see that little thing in the background, and then those little balls just annoy me. Just hanging out there, Tails. Possibly should have held on to this a little longer for the boss fight, but eh. Hey, Metal. Yeah, Metal didn't have to deal with Supersonic in Sonic CD. He dealt with it since then. Well, maybe not. Depends on what you consider actual Sonic games. There's a game that won't be named that had you Supersonic and Metal Sonic. We won't mention that. Of course, there was Heroes too. Heroes was not terrible. Oh yeah. This little booger is so annoying. And now I'm normal. Wonderful. Okay, at least I took him out. Just have to do the rest of it good old-fashioned way. I think they kind of did that on purpose, the way they balanced that, so that Super would hit so much harder. Ah, crud. And therefore would not make it an easy hit. Whereas if you do it as normal, every time it's an automatic hit if you just spin dash into him there at the beginning when he's charging his spin dash. Angles are just right, everything. Supersonic though, he bounces all over the place like a friggin' pinball. This is kind of supposed to be a race, I guess, but I am a little disappointed there wasn't an actual race. Yeah, come on, let me go. Shoot your lightning balls at me. Oh! Not cool, Metal. Push that button just a little bit sooner. Alright. Possibly my favorite zone. If not for the level, at the very least for the music. Aw, oh, come on, man. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, I need a bubble before I drown. Okay. Oh, poor Tails. He drowned at the last second. You know, it's funny, if you get past the hooks that raise and lower the water levels, eventually you'll get to places where the water level will just poof into existence because it's needed, and you manage to pass the trigger and it'll just decide, okay, he's got to have water, so we're gonna switch it on here. Doesn't matter whether you did it or not. And it's not like, oh, it turns on and then gradually moves up. No, when it happens, it just appears that you are literally not water 1 second Next second, whole screen's full of water. That funk. Oh, hang on to it long enough for it to trigger. Whoa. Let's just go ahead and turn super before I get hit and lose all my rings. It's cool that they brought these bubbles back from, which of the Game Gear games was it? Was it Chaos, I think, had those? Might have been Triple Trouble. It could have been more than one for that matter. I haven't played the Game Gear games in a long time. I had quite a few of them actually on cart, but then I played them again. I guess the last time I played them was in, grab onto it, Sonic Adventure Deluxe. Alright, now I'm all bubbled up so that I don't breathe. What? Can't I jump high enough? Must be some turbulence. Hey, egghead. Oh, what paying attention. Hit the edge. This is another one of them cases where you just, there's not really any way to do it, because you're burning the clock waiting on these cutscenes or the bosses or the sequence leading up to the boss, and there's just really nothing you can do about it. But I mean, super doesn't do a whole lot of good in this particular fight anyhow. What, super? It's definitely one of the more unique ones. It's a nice little twist on things. Which, I mean, the whole surprise Mean Bean Machine thing was pretty cool too. But alright, second act. This is more my thing than the first. Oh man, I missed. Whatever. Whoa. Oh, come on. Yeah, I didn't play a whole lot of Lost World. I barely got all the emeralds for that matter. Oh, that's a first. I haven't been this route yet. I didn't even know they had the little water spout in this version. Come on. I always wondered how you came out that route. I always saw it from this end, but I didn't know how you got there. Now you know. Oh, I can't get up there anyhow. Alright, so we're gonna run out of rings on this one for sure, so grab the big ring, get us an extra 50. Little fact, Sonic can just smash right through those walls with his face. Tails, on the other hand, cannot. Speaking of Tails, come on. Whole reason I came up here was for this thing. Now grab it, let's go. They didn't give him super spikes with his spinning animation. I'm kind of disappointed. Oh man, I was supposed to say there was a ring there, but I guess not. Alright, we're gonna do it this way. Okay, now here's a little quirk about this boss I didn't think to try until just today, actually. Here we go. You intentionally fail. You can hit him so much faster than waiting on them stupid balls. So this way, you've actually still got superpower left when you get to the end of it. There we go. Knuckles has the advantage in this stage. This boss, that is. Oh no! Oh, the thing hurts me? I didn't even know that. First time I'd ever tried that. It's a pretty jamming little track. Which is funny because Knuckles is like this hip-hop western thing. Oh, you buzz bomber. Whatever. Just get through this and we'll move on to the next phase. That's all I want to do. These flying auto scrollers have always been a hard one to get 50 rings on anyhow. There we go. Oh, I hear the train coming. Choo choo. Whoa, hey! There we go. Wanted to make sure we didn't miss there. I'm gonna take it a little easy because I want to be sure that I don't take damage. Crud. Okay, there we go. Hey, Mr. Armadillo. Alright, so now I've got this. That will help. Alright, I got plenty to go super with now. That is the second biggest caterpillar I have ever seen. Oh, come on. The perspective on this is trash. That's the one thing I'll say. This boss is just not good for that reason. It's not as big of a deal once you're super. Oh no! Come on! Random bounce. Oh well, might as well get it over with. Okay, he's coming from the front this time. At least he's easier to hit that way. Oh, sneak attack. Hey, I got him. I love that pose. Makes so much more sense than him just standing up straight too. Oh hey, it's Bark this time. I've got Fang the last 2 times I've tried this. Or Knack. Depends on your localization preference. Actually, I really like this song too. You know, the new stuff is really good. It's like, the old stuff you've got the nostalgia for, admittedly, so it's kind of hard to judge fairly, but I really like a lot of this new stuff. Alright, so I got those. Now we'll blast through the loop. Oh yeah, I got something I want to try. If I end up done with the game before 10 o'clock, I've definitely got something I want to try on stream. I was going to try it anyhow, but I want to see if I can get to Knuckles boss in Hidden Palette Zone as Sonic. The only way you'll be able to do it is with debug. But I was going to put in that and level select and see if we can't do that. Just to experiment a little. I do a lot of that. I really wish you could get Sonic's dash, like from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Problem is, it's a hyper thing. I love these throwbacks. It's like everybody's forgot about these characters. Oh, there they are. What? I lost him. Feed must have been missing frames. Magician Robo here is actually turning invisible rather than just flickering. We don't know why they didn't show the boss for Mirage Saloon Zone when they showed off this zone forever ago. Would have spoiled the surprise. I gotta say, I was shocked that first time I played and Fang showed up to shoot me out of the sky. And Oil Ocean, the level that I don't enjoy at all in the original game, that I can tolerate here, but still not super enjoyable. There's only so much you can do with it, I guess. I don't know. What's that? And they reused one of the lesser enjoyed gimmicks for me anyhow, which was the levers from Sandopolis Zone in Sonic and Knuckles. I actually found a big ring in here earlier today when I was playing, and I don't remember where it was now. I got it with Tails, so it's possible I couldn't even reach it with Sonic if I wanted to. I just don't recall. Okay, that was weird. Spazzed out just a bit. I'm just gonna bounce here forever, it looks like. Okay, just one more. There we go. Setting the world on fire, Sonic. Setting the world on fire. Oh, I do know there's another big ring in here, actually, that I'm... Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I got crushed. I'm almost certain that's a Sonic, or a Tails and Knuckles only. I mean, Sonic might could get up there after he's already super, so... the benefit of it is slightly less. Not completely useless though. Whoa! Where did... Okay. Not what I wanted. But oh well. Let's type the upper route this time. Deja vu. Did I really go back that far? I swear I got a save point before that. guess so. Good lord. Oh, can't do that. See what's under here. Nothing. Okay. Worth a shot. Oh, this is where I got crushed. Hey, Mr. Fix-It. Kind of remind me of a Mario when you're alternate colors. We on fire. Oh, I didn't get nothing for it. Alright. Let's not set this thing off because I don't have a fire shield right now. Oh, I missed it. We'll go in the first one. Alright, come on. No! Come on, man, I'm invincible. Why am I suffocating? Okay, so now here's a quirk of the super forms. Okay, when you're super, you don't have the shields. Not visibly, anyhow. But you have the effects of them. Well, Supersonic, or Super Tails, or Super anyone, does not light the oil on fire if you have a fire shield. If, however, hey, this is a new sub, I haven't been in this one. If you do it while you're invincible and the fire shield is not visibly present, it does set things on fire. What's the deal with that? Why do I have a bubble? Why in the world did you give us a bubble shield? That is the most useless thing in here. I mean, don't get me wrong, the fire is not great either, because all it does is burn everything, but still. Not even any water here. Oh, that was unintentional. Hey, I think I can get up there. Come here. Oh, guess not. Uh-oh. We're almost to the boss, I think. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I made it, and then I fell off. There we go. Alright, this is too slow. Get me out of here. Whoa. Okay, now this is the boss. And I'll just sit here and look tough. Flex them muscles, Sonic. Honestly, he looks like he's trying to take a massive dump. Oh, no, don't go in there. Lava Reef Zone, another level that everybody else seemed to be like, why did they include this? I actually kind of like Lava Reef, like the original incarnation. Of course, I like the remix here. Well, of course, but I kind of like the original. I guess part of the reason I like the original, it was very narrative heavy for an old game like this. Ah, come on. And it basically gave you a whole lot of exposition purely in the background, because you had things like the death egg in the back and how it came to life, and it melted all the stuff back down, and you could see where it crashed in and all this stuff coming together. I don't know, it felt a little more narratively dynamic than the previous levels. You are just too darn fast, Sonic. I'm probably going to regret not getting that save point, but I ain't going back for it. Oh, it doesn't even explode in this one. I didn't even notice because I'd never bothered to slow down. But I thought I would this time. And what do you know, I'm disappointed. I can let it slide. I'm not that disappointed in very many things in this game. Okay, take it easy. We don't want to get crushed. It's like they've got the single ring box down at the bottom. It's like the booby prize. If you don't know that there's one above it with the big ring in it. It's like, oh, so close, but we'll give you the consolation prize. Oh, slow down, bud. I love just going so fast that the rings can't keep up, and they just follow behind you and start whipping around, and they'll show up every now and then. Just in the old games, I could actually get going so fast that I would leave rings behind, and they would actually get stuck somehow and would just loop around the screen continuously, and they were going so fast that they were basically just flashing across the screen from time to time. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I love how they even gave Super Sonic a super run animation as he gets faster and faster. You know, Sonic, he eventually goes into what people have dubbed the Naruto run. But Super Sonic does something similar where the faster he goes, when he hits top speed, he actually gets more aerodynamic and he practically lays down flat. It's a very subtle change. You know, I got a whole bunch of rings here. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna try something else to see what happens. I know it doesn't. The lava comes up if it hits where a rock is. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. If it doesn't hit a rock, it doesn't do the lava. So it's a wasted hit, basically. I'm gonna stab you with my brain. Ooh, another lightning shield. Too bad you get to carry shields between acts. Actually, I may have just soft-locked the game. Oh no, they're smart enough to go over. Thank goodness. I know I've debugged stuff and put boxes in the way before. They're not always smart enough to jump over it. I know for a fact if you put a box in your way in the first zone after you beat the big egg robot, that he'll just sit there and push for the rest of your ever-loving life. Alright, I'm going up, so Tails, if you could be so kind. Oh, didn't make it. There we go. Whoa. Here's another little quirk. Oh, never mind. It didn't work before, but it worked that time. I was going to say, the fact that you can't use the drop dash when you have invincibility, because your shield ability is obviously gone. So it's like, the least you can do is give me back my drop dash. Ah, crud. For those that weren't here before, I've already completed all those, so there's no point in me sitting there and going through them again. So we'll save everyone the hassle and skip them. Assuming I actually end up in one. Tried to avoid them. Alright, super time. Oh. Alright, I got flame shield in case I die. Or not die, but lose my super form. I like that twist on the fire spewers they got, where they fall down instead of just shooting in straight directions. Because honestly, that makes no sense. A second one? Really? Let's crush some bad nicks. Crush them, show no mercy. Oh, whoa, hey, don't go that way. Aw, poor Tails got squished. I don't feel bad for him. And neither should you. Okay, we got flame shield over here, a couple of rings here. Oh, oh, oh! That works for me. See, there's the hole where the nest egg was. I can't even get in there. I thought I could as Sonic. Guess not. See, this is where I want to see if I can like go down and fight Knuckles' boss using debug mode. I'll have to try that. Whoa! Aw, hey, come on. Ah, there we go. Go, little moto bug, be free! What's up here? There's all sorts of stuff up here. Oh yeah, and I love the Knuckles cutscene too. It's like the little chicken scratch drawing that is his memories. Oh, it's perfect. Oh! Okay, let's just fly. Hey, you left me, Tails. But he did get electrocuted, so it would make sense when you got 20,000 volts directly to the brain. Well, no, it wouldn't be directly to the brain. He already had a thick skull, so. I needed to go back, but oh well. Not this kind of back. You get two different kinds of miniaturizing in this zone. You get the mini because you're in the background, and you get the mini because you've been shrunk. Oh, no, come on. Where you at, Tails? There you go. Well, Knuckles has never been the brightest bulb in the box, but hey, we can give him a little more slack after the events of Sonic and Knuckles because he has suffered brain damage. Oh, I'm totally lost. And now look at me, I'm back here. What happened to the rings? Did they just fall off because I wasn't around anymore? Yeah, I saw somebody do a video where they every time Knuckles took damage, it played that instead of just the normal boom when you get hit. It had Knuckles saying that every time. It was pretty funny. You know, this boss is easy normally, but it's super easy when you're Super Sonic because you're just that much faster. No, I missed him. Alright. Now for the miniaturization portion of our evening. Oh, hey, cool. That pulled it through the wall. I didn't know it would do that. Nope, want to keep the electric shield. Not switch to your crappy normal shield. Ah. Yeesh. That was close. Wish I could go down the mini paths. Tails? When did you get miniaturized? Apparently. Oh, not that way. I'm pretty sure this is a shortcut, but I'm not sure. I think you end up in the same place no matter what, but I could be wrong. Not super familiar with these levels. Hey, Mini Tails, are you gonna stay mini forever because you never follow me through the... It's called a miniaturization. What do you call it when you grow it up? A maxurizator? I don't know. That was a bad joke. Forget I ever tried. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. No, don't go back in there, goofball. Oh well, that's the... Oh, he does the ninja run when he's tiny. Supersonic. I didn't know that. I love the little vending machine. Hey, it's big old giant Tails getting to help me wail on these little toys. Too bad he does absolutely no difference. Giant Tails, can you carry Tiny Sonic? I don't think so. I'm not sure Tiny Tails can carry Tiny Sonic. Oh look, I got a rotten egg out of the vending machine. Boo. And now for the Titanic Monarch. I had a very disastrous glitch happen to me playing the Titanic Monarch earlier today as Tails. I managed to turn super and take damage at just the right combination of time such that I was completely removed from the collision detection of the game. except for platform. Platforms still work, but like any sort of an object, which included certain platforms, but mostly enemies, spikes, rings, boxes, none of that stuff. Couldn't touch it. So I actually got to a point where I couldn't go any farther because I needed to ride in one of those test dummy cars, and I couldn't interact with it, so I was kind of stuck. Thankfully, I found something that would kill me. The only thing that would kill me was those, well, we'll call them FX chip style 3D attack that thing does. That thing. That's the only thing that would kill me, and I guess it had something to do with that's how. That was what hit me when I was turning super and interrupted me, and I guess that had something to do with it. I don't know how or why. Unless it's just because it applies damage outside of traditional methods, I don't know. Hey, I need that. Alright, I want to try something here. Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah. The lightning shield actually attracts you to the art for some reason. Oh, no! Okay, whew. I thought I was going to get squished there for a second. I was freaking out. Oh, nope. Okay, that's odd. For some reason it appears that you can jump up there as Sonic, but as Tails you cannot fly and skip that particular crash test dummy. You can fly across to skip the dummy, but you cannot fly just straight up to skip the dummy. I don't know where we're going now, because I'm lost. Oh, I remember now. This is... I hate this. Gotta thread the needle here. There we go. Okay. This boss is super easy as super, but surprisingly difficult when you're not. Mostly just because I don't have the patience. The first phase, anyhow. Second phase is pretty easy regardless. Oh! thankfully, due to Supersonic's massive jumping ability, it doesn't matter which direction he goes, you're gonna whack him no matter what. Alright, one more. Technically two, depending on how you consider it. I'm fairly certain they drastically reinvented this level over the course of development. Because at the end you'll see that there's the mural, or not the mural, but like the stained glass window, and it's got all the hard-boiled heavies on it. And if you get caught by the hands in the final boss fight, then you get sent, crud. You get sent to a little mini boss with the hard-boiled heavies. You see them there. I think that, and I'm not the only one, and I'm sure other people probably have said this before me. Actually, I'm certain people have said it before me. But it just feels like this was intended to be part of like a boss rush maybe, and each of these things, instead of leading to a little platforming thing like they do, would instead be those boss fights from the final boss. But they would have been their own thing, because you can't beat them as far as I can tell. Oh! And so you can't beat them. They don't do much. And all they really do is serve as a distraction from the real goal, which is to beat Eggman. So I think they were repurposed because they had them and they wanted to use them for something. But I feel like that was not their original purpose. Whoa! Anybody else notice that? Was he at a weird angle? Oh, don't go that way. Okay. To the exit. I could really use that lightning shield back. Come on, Sonic, you're the perfect test dummy right now. Why you look so panicked? Honestly, I'm not sure why he looks panicked normally. You'd think he'd love blasting through there that fast. Oh, I lost my momentum. I just need to make sure that I've still got 50 rings before I get into the last boss fight. Because you lose your super ability before you go into the final boss fight. It's ridiculous. I hate it. So if you do not have 50 when you go into that room, you do not get to fight the boss as Super Sonic. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's not a super difficult boss, but he's slow and annoying if you're not super. Hey, nope. Oh, I got sent back. I forgot about that. Whoa! I did it again. Dadgummit. Okay. Don't do that, please. Yeah, I'm totally gonna have less than 30 or 50 rings when I get to the boss. I'm probably gonna run out before I get to the boss at this rate. Alright, well that's better than none. That could have been my option. It's funny that the Supersonic song doesn't stop. I want to say this one breaks first, so let me start over here. Yeah, they don't hurt me unless they're electrified. Boing. Aw, come on, really? Hey there, bomber. You got an upgrade, man. Oh no, it was this side. Oh, I missed him on the third. He was too far away. Alright, just get it over with. Apparently you can crash the game if you get caught by those at the same time. Oh, well, this may be a first for me. I may see all the hard-boiled heavy revisions, or at the very least the first two, where I hadn't seen but the first three. I've only seen the first two so far. I can't reach him. Thank you for that. Get down here, Eggman. Alright, we got one arm to go. Let's see who the new one is. Oh wait, no, I have seen this one. And I haven't a clue how you're supposed to do it. Ah! Yeah, just a little too close to the explosion. That's even better when I can get up on top of him like that. Okay. Hey. Okay, this is not good. I'm dead. I am so dead. Yep. I knew it. I don't know their patterns well enough. Get on with it, Eggman. Ooh, I thought I'd lost that ring for a second. Come on, Eggman, you gotta park it a little closer to me. Make this a little easier on me. I'm not sure how I ended up on top of him. Alright, Magic Man, let's see what you got. Way to go, Tails! And failure, as usual, Eggman. And now all this weirdness happens. I mean, this stuff is just like some sort of an acid trip here. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Oh. Oh, I did hit him. I think I hit him. Oh, I got lucky with that shot. Eggman's a pushover compared to the Egg King. Oh, crud. All Eggman does is swing at you. Egg King, he can actually make you lose rings. Oh, and then I did that to boot. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Ah, too many protective balls, man. Okay. Oh boy. And you can't skip these cutscenes. That's one of the things that irritates me, is you can't skip cutscenes in general. Oh, just a heads up, there will be a slight possible Sonic Forces spoiler coming up. Depends on A, if you're on total media blackout, B, if you think theories can constitute a spoiler. In this case, it might, if it's actually the case. Not sure. But if you don't want to know, I'm afraid you might want to tune out before I get to the end here. Oh, come on. He was off the screen and I still came back and hit that one. That one had my name on it. Oh, come on. I hate the Egg King. Hate him. Absolutely hate him. Oh, I'm so not gonna win this one. Come on, you have got to be kidding me. Part of me says let's go ahead and end it now. The stubborn part of me says no. Yep, dead. I knew it. That's a very odd question to ask. And honestly, this seems like the wrong place to ask. It seems like an odd thing to say in a video game live stream. And I'm just gonna say that I don't have enough information about the scenario to even remotely give you an answer, because there are so many aspects that would be, yeah, now there's personal history that you've got to factor in, people's personalities. Yeah, there's no way a stranger can give you good information and advice about a situation like that. It's just, you've got to know the parties involved. Where did you even go, England? Whoa, that's a new one. What was that? What in the world is going on here? Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm dead. There we go. Alright, let's try it again. What is this? This is at least my third, fourth attempt. I really cannot stand those stinking energy balls. That kind of worked. Alright, maybe that's the key. Keep my distance. I gotta say, this final boss fight got some pretty jamming music in the end. It's a little dull up front, but it gets pretty cool. Good. Oh crap. Still don't think it's quite as good as Doomsday. But hey, not everything can be. Oh, come on, give me a ring. And there he went with that goofy move that I have no clue what he's doing. Oh. This ridiculously long restart time. That's what really kills me. Oh, I thought maybe if I just ran at him head on, it might do something. Come here, Eggy. I jumped right into that one. Oh, why did I do that? It takes the ring. Alright, how many more phases of this have we got? Come on, I gotta be getting close to it, man. It's like one more. Oh yeah, okay, I got him. Eggman should be easy. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay, so here's the spoilers potentially for Forces. The Chaos Emeralds reacted with the, what is it called? The Phantom Ruby, I think they called it. It's in the, I'm sure it's in the electronic manual if I looked at it. So the Chaos Emeralds reacted with that, and all of a sudden, it and Sonic get sucked off. Poor choice of words. Gets pulled into this black hole and sent somewhere else. Now this is the good ending for Sonic Mania. But the theory that I have and others have is that this is Sonic going to meet Forces. He's even got the same pose. Like, if you look at the trailer, the original trailer for Sonic Forces, I think it could be the case. And it looks like the feed cut out, so actually I'm having some technical issues, so that y'all may have missed the whole theory, but in case it didn't come through, the theory is that at the end of Sonic Mania, you go immediately to play in Sonic Forces. So, I don't know. But yeah, it looks like we're having issues on my end. We're having some connection problems, and the feed's not going out good right now. As I can tell, it's real choppy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hop off here. Had fun. We got through it tonight. I'm not sure what we'll do for Throwback Thursday next week. Maybe play Knuckles mode, but maybe we'll do something else. Not sure what I want to do just yet, because I love Sonic Mania. I've played the crap out of it, but at the same time, I don't know that I want to do it 4 full weeks in a row on the stream. So we'll look into it. We'll see what we want to do. I've got some retro games. I'm looking at maybe getting Mario 64. Would be fun to play in the months leading up to the release of Odyssey. So, but I will be doing stream next Monday. It will be the Maker Monday. Not sure if it will be Mega Man or Mario yet. Depends on what we do Saturday. If I get free time, I do want to do a stream Saturday. And if I do, it will probably be Mega Maker, because I haven't done a Mega Maker stream in a bit. So we'll try and get to that Saturday, assuming my personal schedule works out. If not, we'll do Mega Maker on Monday. And then we'll go back and do Throwback Thursday next week, once we decide exactly what we want to do. But in the meantime, it's been fun tonight, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.